A small amount of castor oil applied in just the right spot and covered with a cloth, then left to work its magic while you sleep. Wake up to results that might just surprise you. This age-old secret was once closely guarded by ancient healers. Today, I'm excited to share with you a treatment that has proven effective for stubborn health issues. Stay tuned. I'll show you how 13 different health problems can benefit from this simple practice, along with the proper method to use it. This might be exactly what you need to hear. Let's get started. If you're the type of person who wakes up feeling heavy, bloated, or just plain uncomfortable in the gut, you're not alone. Millions struggle with constipation or sluggish digestion, and the usual remedies, stimulant laxatives or endless cups of fiber drinks, sometimes give mixed results. Here's where a castor oil pack can step in as a gentle but potent ally. When castor oil is massaged onto the abdomen, it seeps through the skin and stimulates the smooth muscles of the intestines. This is important because those intestinal muscles are key players in helping move waste along. By applying the oil before bed and covering the area with a warm cloth or even plastic wrap, you're harnessing the slow, steady absorption that occurs overnight. Many people find that this nightly ritual can promote more regular and comfortable bowel movements in the morning. The warmth from the cloth also helps relax abdominal tension, which is particularly beneficial for anyone who deals with cramping or spasms. The beauty of using castor oil in this way is that it doesn't usually deliver the kind of harsh stimulation you might get from chemical-based laxatives. Instead, it supports your body's natural movements and lubrication of the bowel. Some practitioners recommend doing this routine several nights in a row to jumpstart sluggish digestion. Others find relief by simply applying the castor oil pack whenever they feel backed up or notice that bloated discomfort creeping in. If you're consistent, you might be surprised by how much lighter and more at ease you feel in the morning. Your liver works night and day, filtering out toxins, processing nutrients, and keeping your entire system balanced. It's an organ we often take for granted until something goes wrong. But castor oil can support that vital function if used correctly. Placing a castor oil pack over the right side of your abdomen, where your liver is located just beneath the rib cage, might encourage blood flow to the area, thereby enhancing your body's natural detox mechanisms. People who swear by this method claim that it boosts their energy levels and helps them feel more clear-headed in the morning. The idea is that castor oil's anti-inflammatory properties, coupled with its ability to penetrate the skin, can help reduce internal swelling or sluggishness around the liver and gallbladder. Some even believe it stimulates bile flow, which is critical for breaking down fats and eliminating certain toxins. To try this at home, warm a small amount of castor oil in your hands. Massage it gently into the right upper quadrant of your abdomen, and then lay a cloth over the area. Adding a bit of gentle heat, like a warm compress, can intensify the soothing sensation. Do this regularly, perhaps a few nights a week, and observe how your body reacts. Many experience an uptick in vitality, fewer digestive complaints, and a general sense of wellness that comes from giving the liver an extra hand in its relentless filtering duties. Menstrual cramps can range from mildly annoying to downright debilitating. The lower abdomen can feel like a battlefield, with muscles tightening, releasing, and causing waves of pain. Castor oil, when gently massaged onto the lower belly, may help reduce that discomfort by easing inflammation and relaxing uterine muscles. For some, it feels like a warm hug that softens the tension and allows the body to enter a more peaceful state. If you choose to use a castor oil pack here, Apply it about 45 minutes to an hour before bedtime on the nights or days you anticipate the cramps being most intense. Some prefer to place a warm towel or a hot water bottle over the cloth to amplify the soothing effect. This simple self-care ritual can be surprisingly effective, especially if combined with other supportive measures like herbal teas, light stretching, or a relaxing bath. Consistency can deepen the results. Don't wait until the pain is at its peak. Try doing it as soon as you feel the first twinge of cramps. You might discover that your nights go by more peacefully, and you awaken feeling less battered by monthly discomfort. If you don't have castor oil, you'll find the link to a trusted product below in the description or the pinned comment. IBS and inflammatory bowel relief. Irritable bowel syndrome and other inflammatory bowel conditions can cast a shadow over daily life. Sudden cramps, urgent trips to the bathroom, or nagging pain can disrupt work, social events, and even a good night's sleep. For individuals dealing with these chronic gut concerns, a castor oil pack might provide a gentle form of relief. Castor oil has been noted for its anti-inflammatory properties, and when absorbed through the skin, it may help calm irritated tissues in the digestive tract. The practice isn't overly complicated. Apply a thin layer of castor oil across the central abdomen, then lay a warm, damp cloth over it for about an hour or so. Some people do this while reading or watching TV in the evening, then remove their clothes and settle into bed. Others will keep it on all night, but it's usually best to start with shorter intervals to see how your body responds. The soothing warmth combined with the oil's potential to reduce internal inflammation could ease spasms and help you find a calmer rhythm for digestion. If you stick to this routine several times a week, you might notice fewer flare-ups and a more predictable gut. It's not a cure-all, but for many people, it offers a measure of comfort and stability that's otherwise hard to come by. Immune system, boost, and lymphatic drainage. Your lymphatic system is like your body's internal janitorial service, clearing out wastes, toxins, and unwanted materials. If lymph flow slows down, you can feel run down, achy, or just off. Castor oil packs have been used traditionally to stimulate lymphatic drainage, thereby giving the immune system a bit of a lift. The theory is that the oil encourages better circulation in the area where it's applied. When placed on the abdomen, this could help with the movement of lymph in the gut-associated lymphoid tissue, which is a key player in immune health. This might sound a bit technical, but in practice, it's simple. Before bed, massage castor oil generously on your abdomen. Place a soft cloth over the area and either lie still with a warming pad on top or just relax under a cozy blanket. The next morning, some people report feeling lighter and more energized, as if they've awakened with a clearer system. Others find that, over time, they're more resilient against common colds and minor infections, possibly due to enhanced lymphatic function. Of course, a healthy diet, adequate hydration, and proper sleep also matter, but castor oil packs can be an excellent addition to any immune-boosting regimen, especially if you're seeking something gentle and natural. Hormonal balance enhancement. Hormones are the body's chemical messengers, controlling everything from mood to metabolism. When they go out of whack, due to stress, lifestyle factors, or underlying conditions, the results can include fatigue, weight fluctuation, mood swings, and disruptions in the menstrual cycle. Many alternative health enthusiasts suggest that castor oil packs can help support hormonal balance by gently influencing glands in the abdomen, including the ovaries and adrenal glands. The calming, anti-inflammatory effect might relieve stress on these organs, allowing them to function more harmoniously. To use castor oil for this purpose, concentrate on the lower to mid-abdomen and apply a moderate amount of the oil in slow, circular motions. Some people find it helps to breathe deeply, almost like you're inviting warmth and relaxation into the area. Cover with your choice of cloth and keep it on for a good stretch, an hour or more, while you unwind. Repeating this several nights a week may help your body shift toward a better hormonal rhythm over time. Of course, this shouldn't replace medical advice for serious endocrine disorders. But if you're just feeling a bit off or dealing with mild irregularities, giving castor oil a chance might turn out to be a simple yet valuable piece of the puzzle. Stress relief and relaxation. Stress doesn't just live in the mind, it burrows into muscles, disturbs sleep, and can leave you waking up drained instead of refreshed. One overlooked way to coax the body into calm is through gentle, mindful touch and warmth. Castor oil packs excel in this arena because they invite you to slow down, breathe deeply, and focus on an area that often holds tension. The abdomen is a prime storehouse for stress. Think of how your stomach can twist into knots when you're anxious. Spreading castor oil across your belly in a slow, rhythmic motion can be profoundly grounding. Some people even view it as a form of self-massage or self-reiki, channeling a kind of therapeutic energy into their core. Once the oil is applied, drape a warm, moist towel or cloth over the area and let yourself sink into stillness for 30 minutes to an hour. Music or gentle breathing exercises can enhance the effect. This nightly ritual can train your body to switch from fight or flight mode into rest and digest mode more quickly, potentially improving the quality of your sleep and your overall resilience to life's daily pressures. You might discover that your dreams become more peaceful and your morning mindset shifts into a steadier, more balanced place. Reduction of abdominal inflammation. Chronic inflammation in the abdominal region can manifest as discomfort, swelling, and bloating that never seems to subside. It could stem from various sources: food intolerances, stress, infection, or an autoimmune response. Castor oil contains ricinoleic acid, often cited for its anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties. When applied topically, the idea is that this key component can help dampen the inflammatory signals in the underlying tissues, making space for healing. Although it may sound almost magical, there's a down-to-earth logic to it. Warmth increases circulation, castor oil penetrates the skin, and the synergy can gently lessen areas of localized swelling. The routine remains the same as with other castor oil packs. Apply a fair amount to the abdominal region, place a soft cloth on top, and relax for at least 45 minutes. Some people incorporate gentle abdominal massage techniques, pressing lightly in clockwise motions to align with the natural flow of digestion. Over consecutive nights, you might notice that persistent abdominal tension begins to melt away. Inflammation can be stubborn, so it's not an instant fix, but consistent application can make a significant difference. If you pair this with a diet that avoids known triggers, like excessive sugar or processed foods, you give your belly a real opportunity to settle and heal from the inside out. Joint pain and arthritis relief. Shifting away from the abdomen, castor oil packs also hold the potential for easing aches in the joints, whether from arthritis, overuse, or injury. When you massage castor oil into a stiff knee, elbow, or wrist, the warmth and anti-inflammatory components can penetrate to support the tissues around the joint. This is especially appealing if you're looking for a gentle, non-pharmacological approach to relief. Some individuals have reported that their pain and swelling diminish after consistently using castor oil on the affected areas. One approach is to generously apply the oil over the joint, gently working it in with small circular motions. The idea is to improve local circulation and encourage the oil's ricinoleic acid to reach deeper layers. Then, cover that area with a cloth and consider adding mild heat for about 30 minutes or more. Doing this before bedtime is a common practice since prolonged rest allows the oil to remain in contact with the skin while you sleep. If morning stiffness has been a recurring issue, you might find that you wake up feeling less creaky and more ready to move. Although it's not a replacement for medical treatment in severe cases, many people consider it a comforting, supportive measure that can complement more conventional methods for managing joint pain. Muscle soreness and inflammation reduction. If you've ever pushed your body a bit too hard, whether at the gym or during an intense weekend chore marathon, you know the throbbing ache that follows. Muscle soreness can be a real drain, and while rest is critical, some additional TLC can speed up recovery. Rubbing castor oil into tired muscles can promote circulation, ease inflammation, and help prevent the buildup of lactic acid that often leads to extended soreness. Think of this practice almost like giving yourself a specialized sports massage. After a hot shower or bath, which helps loosen tight fibers, take a little time to work castor oil into the most tender spots. Because the oil has a thicker consistency, you'll notice a smooth glide without needing constant reapplication. Covering the area with a cloth afterward can preserve that warmth and trap in a bit of heat from your skin. Some even wrap the area with plastic to ensure the oil stays put. But a simple cloth works fine. Doing this routine consistently may reduce the number of days you spend hobbling around after a heavy workout or a physically demanding day. It's also a good chance to give your body the message that it's safe to relax, which encourages the parasympathetic nervous system to kick in and facilitate deeper recovery. Eczema and acne treatment. Skin issues like eczema and acne can be incredibly frustrating, especially when creams and medications either don't work or come with too many side effects. Castor oil, celebrated for its antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory traits, might lend a helping hand in certain cases. For eczema, the oil can soothe itching, dryness, and redness, creating a protective barrier that helps the skin retain moisture. For acne, it can help dissolve excess oil without stripping the skin, and it contains properties that can inhibit the growth of some bacteria. To test this out, cleanse the affected area gently with warm water and pat it dry. Then, dab a small amount of castor oil onto the problem spots. Massage lightly, allowing your skin to absorb the oil's nourishing elements. If your eczema is widespread, you can apply a thin layer over the patchy or flaky regions and then cover those with a breathable, clean cloth overnight. For acne, some people prefer to leave the oil on for about 20 to 30 minutes before rinsing off any excess. Others keep a smaller amount on all night if their skin tolerates it well. In the morning, you may notice less irritation and a calmer complexion. As with all skin remedies, consistency is crucial. It might take a few applications to see a marked improvement, but if your skin responds positively, this simple approach can become a staple in your nightly routine. If you don't have castor oil on hand, no worries at all. You'll find a link to a trusted product below in the description or in the pinned comment. Scalp and hair health. When your scalp is irritated or dry, or if you're just hoping to encourage healthier hair growth, castor oil can be a potent tool. Its richness in fatty acids helps nourish hair follicles and can improve overall scalp condition. Some people claim it also boosts circulation in the scalp, potentially supporting faster or fuller hair growth. While the scientific evidence is mixed, anecdotal stories abound about thicker, shinier hair after a few weeks of castor oil application. If you're game to try, begin by warming a few drops of the oil in your palms. Then, section your hair and gently massage the oil into your scalp with your fingertips. This process feels particularly soothing if you take your time, working in circular motions. A little goes a long way because castor oil is thick, so you don't want to drench your hair unless you're aiming for a deep conditioning treatment. To maintain cleanliness and prevent messing up your pillow, some prefer to wear a shower cap or wrap the hair in a soft towel. Leave it on for an hour or two, or even overnight. When you rinse it out, use a clarifying shampoo if you have thicker hair that holds on to oils. Over time, you might notice that your scalp feels less flaky and your hair gains a healthy sheen. If you continue this routine regularly, it can become a soothing ritual that not only nourishes your hair, but also helps you unwind before sleep. Try these methods tonight. Now share this with your loved ones on WhatsApp